So nice when it's cold out. Oh.
What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. So Sheru Classic France 2023 is in the history books. And the results here kinda got a bit controversial, but we are gonna talk about that in a minute. First of all, a huge congratulations to Theo for getting his win number 11 and the second win of this calendar year. And if we are being honest, he should have won at Europa Pro Spain as well. In fact, majority of the bodybuilding community had him winning in Europa Pro as well. So it would have been 3 out of 3 for him this year. But nonetheless, 2 out of 3 is still impressive. And honestly, he is one of those athletes who are potential top 10 Olympia contenders. And they do not have this fear of competing multiple times during a year. So again, congratulations to Nathan. He 100% deserves that victory and the food that he is getting in celebration of that victory. And I have to mention, not many people realize that he made this comeback this year after 2 bicep years. So my hats off to Nathan. Cannot wait to see him on the Olympia stage this year. Hopefully he will get his visa issues resolved and we will get to see him compete with the best of the best in the world. If we talk about the rest of the lineup, Nathan was just way too good for them. If we look at the runner-up of this show, that was Theo from France. He was in an amazing condition, probably the best of his career. But Nathan was just way too complete for him. He is way too muscular and way too dense. And I have said this before about Theo that he has great potential for the men's open bodybuilding. If he keeps on adding mass in all the right areas, he can be really competitive. Keep in mind, this guy won the Europa Pro last year, and he stepped on the Olympia stage for the very first time in 2022. Tim Budesheim placed 3rd here, and Tim is kinda unlucky. He got 3rd place for the 2nd time during this season. He is unlucky in a sense that the IFBB implemented this new rule this year, that there will be no qualification based on points. Actually, they eliminated the whole point system. Otherwise, Tim would have had a chance to qualify for the Olympia this year. Nevertheless, this was the best package of Tim Budesheim. And he also just announced that Sheru Classic marks the end of the season for him. Tim Budesheim has put on some solid muscle in the last off-season. He just needs to bring up his back, because he loses a lot of the ground when he turns around. Roman first placed 4th here. All he needs is a big off-season and blow up his upper body. He has such a large frame. His quads are one of the best in the division right now. But the thing is, he needs more size in the upper body. He still lacks that thickness and that dense look in his upper half. And this is open bodybuilding we are talking about. So size does matter here. Another thing that I want to add here is I think he needs to hire a professional coach to help him in some of his mandatories, like the side chest for instance, so that he doesn't compromise his worth. Nevertheless, he is already Olympia qualified, so we will see him at the Olympia stage in 5 weeks. Now, let's talk about the controversy at the show. Alfred ended up in the 5th spot. His coach clearly did not agree with the results and the judging here, and a lot of other IFBB pros did not agree with the results here. And if you look at the reaction of the bodybuilding community, most of the people had him in the first call out. And a lot of the people had him placing as high as 2nd. So we are not really sure why he was marked down. Maybe the judges could explain what happened. Because the thing is, he looked round and shredded from every angle. He wasn't out-muscled by any means in this lineup. He has put on some serious mass in the last 1 year. But the show is in the past now and we have to look forward. And we only have 2 more shows for this year's Olympia qualification. And they are both happening on the same day. And that is exactly 1 week from now. The Legion Sports has already some big names in it. So I assume some of these guys, including Alfred, will do the other show in Italy. So that's it from Sheru Classic. Do let me know what did you guys think about the results here. And let's talk about some Olympia updates now. Will Hunter Labrada ever be in the top 4 once again, the way he was back in 2021? Well, that seems highly unlikely at the moment. And that statement right there is enough to prove that the caliber of competition at the Olympia level, especially in that top 6, that has just gone bonkers in the last couple of years. It is on a whole another level now. Because Hunter Labrada is a great bodybuilder. Everybody complained about his conditioning at the Olympia last year. So he not only fixed his conditioning, but he also brought up some major weak points. He came back with a vengeance this year, and he truly was remarkable in both the shows that he did. But still, majority of the people think that he cannot place any higher than 6th. The problem is that I don't think Hunter can beat Andrew Jagged again. And the reason is structural superiority of Andrew Jagged and some structural limitations of Hunter Labrada. But hey, this is bodybuilding we are talking about. So anything is possible and nothing is guaranteed. How many times have we seen guys looking great leading into the show and something goes wrong at the final minute? So Hunter is working to bring an even better package at the Olympia this year than what we saw at Tampa Pro. And that is all he can do. Everything else is of course out of his control. So what do you guys think? How high can Hunter place this year? So hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.